Hey, Khari, what's different for you this year? Compare where you were last year at this time to this year. What's different?
I think I'm in a better leadership role this year. I think I'm more of myself. The game has slowed down for me. My teammates have helped me, a lot. Just in growing and maturing and in the role that they have for me when I got drafted here. And I think as I continue to play, I continue to be around my teammates. I feel like I'm just growing into that role a little bit more.
Joel Erickson.
Ari, I know you before the season you said the big thing you want to do is create more turnovers this year. How big was it to get that first pick?
I think it was huge, especially in the game for our team, which is the main thing. It's all about reaching our team goals. And, we have, defensive goals here that we want to reach. And I think, I was able to be a part of it for that week. But more importantly, I think, it'd be important for us in this next upcoming week. In order to win, we got to give our offense, more chances, to score. So I think that's still the number one goal for me. One of the number one goals is to continue to turn the ball over for our team.
Mike Chappell.
All right, Frank always stresses how it's a 60-minute game and no let up and finish. Do you take more notice when you have a Bears team that has just really done all of its damage in the fourth quarter? Does it kind of get your alert more keen or not?
Yeah, definitely. I think you see their urgency, that they play with in the fourth quarter, but that intensity is actually, they play with that throughout the duration of the game. I think the fourth quarter kind of been where they, picked it up and was able to get over the hump and maybe dodge some bullets. But I think overall, you see on the film, first, second, third, or fourth down, this team plays hard. Offensively, they're aggressive. They got skilled guys. So I think, more so than just the fourth quarter, I think we got to come out ready to play because this team will.
Go two more, Jim Aiello.
Hey, Khari, just want to know your impressions of playing next to Julian in his first few games. What have you seen out of him so far?
Yeah, I enjoy Julian. I think he's obviously a great talent. A really good player. Who's just growing. Week to week. I think his communication is growing. I think his skill set. Is what we're looking for back there in the back end. I miss my guy Hook. But still having Julian back there. I feel like our relationship is growing. Off the field, and then hopefully that helps us. Later on down the road.
As far as Julian goes, we heard he had a few loafs that first game. Is that something that you get on him and the rest of the defense gets on him for?
Nah, he knows the standard, and so we just I try to set a standard for him. Loafs, it's bound to get those from time to time, but it's just limiting them and playing hard. So I think as he continues in the system, I had to learn it. It's something that we all had to go through. So you kind of let him grow and let him learn. And I think that at the standard that he plays, how fast he plays, he will. So.
Ken Sterling.
With Julian and among the other safeties, are you a verbal leader or are you more a leader?
Yeah, I think you broke up at the end if you want to repeat the question.
Hey, Khari, as a leader among the safeties, are you more a leader verbally or by example?
I think both. I think I'm a leader both. I feel like last year I tried to lead by example because in order to lead verbally, you got to have the knowledge. And I think as I begin to, learn and as I continue to learn, I think more so my vocal leadership, begin to, take hold. But I think it's very important to lead vocally in the secondary. And I think that's something I've been able to do more so this year, both on and off the field. So I think I try to do both. I try to lead by example, but also, back up, what I'm doing by what I'm saying.
We'll actually go one more. Stacey Dales, go ahead.
Hey, Khari, I know it's early in the season, but what would you say, for lack of a better description, what's the secret sauce of this defense? I mean, it's just been really fun to watch you guys. That would be my first question. And then just your thoughts on Nick Foles.
Yeah, I think our sauce is just our chemistry and how hard we play. I think there's really no secret to any successful unit, whether that's offense, defense, or special teams. You got to know what you're doing. You got to play together. You got to play hard. And I think that's something that we've been able to do for the most part. We still got situations or drives where we see how much further we got to go in order to be the defense that we want to be. I think we've definitely taken steps in the right direction. And as far as Nick Foles, I think he presents, obviously a challenge, whenever he's on the field with his poise, his arm, his playmaking ability. They got weapons all around him. So I think, he presents a problem or a challenge, and then, we're trying to, limit that as much as possible, give ourselves a good chance to win.